Hello, this is Sandra from Boom to Bloom. Today I'm going to talk about connection. An incredibly important human need is connecting with other people, establishing relationships, healthy relationships, and healthy connections. Many of us have a fear of connecting with other people. We're afraid to be vulnerable. We've been hurt. Some of us have shut our hearts off. Some of us have put up some pretty high and thick walls to protect ourselves. These hurts, they result in fear. We maybe were hurt in childhood. Maybe we didn't receive the unconditional love we needed. Maybe it was in middle school and high school. Maybe we were bullied. Maybe we had put ourselves out there. We trusted that other people would be kind to us, and that golden rule, treat others as you do want to be treated yourself. And a lot of people don't follow that. And so it could be as adults being hurt in relationships and with our intimate partners or friendships, possibly even coworkers or bosses. We have been hurt. So I think it's rare that anybody hasn't been hurt in relationships by this point in time. And so what needs to happen is we need to heal, and that can happen in a variety of different ways. And I'm going to do another video on how to heal your heart. But today we're just going to talk a bit about vulnerability and the need to be vulnerable. It's hard. It's scary. It really takes a lot of courage. Here's my coffee mug. Courage, courage, courage to open up and put your heart out there again after you've been hurt. But it's necessary. We have to open up. We have to put our heart out there. We have to be our true selves too in order to really establish deep, meaningful connections. Let's talk about unhealthy relationships for a minute. Unhealthy relationships are those that we establish based on trying to fit in. They're not about who we are. We kind of sometimes put on a mask, pretend that we're somebody that we're not. We pretend that we like tennis when we don't, or pretend we like wearing stilettos when we don't, or whatever it is. We put on a front to try to fit in, to try to have connections. But these are not real connections. These are not deep connections. These are not healthy connections, because we are connecting based on trying to fit in. And that is never a healthy connection. I don't know if you know Brene Brown. She is an amazing woman. She's a social researcher. She's an influencer. And you might even read about her and see where she's called a social icon. And I agree with all those. She's an amazing woman. And she says that the opposite of true connection is trying to fit in. And so whenever we try to fit in, whether it be with one person or a whole community of people, it's not a healthy connection. It's not healthy for us. It is not being true to yourself. You're not taking care of your real needs. It's an artificial remedy or connection or band-aid on something that really isn't going to take care of what you need. And so the unhealthy connection is when we allow ourselves to be around people who judge us or have expectations of us that don't allow us to be who we really are, don't allow us to say what we really think, don't allow us to open up our hearts and put ourselves out there because we would be too afraid that we were going to get hurt again, and we would go right back to needing to put up those walls. And so when you do this, when you are in healthy relationships, and it takes being somebody you're not, this is not being true to yourself. This is not being true to your heart. This is not being true to your soul. This is not accepting and embracing your true identity. You're unique, and that's what the world needs, is unique individuals. We don't need a bunch of everybody needs to do this to fit in, robots or mummies or whatever. We need people who think individually. And so the healthy connection is about acceptance, balance. It's about no fear of judgment. It's about showing up as yourself, as who you are right at this moment. No artificial whatever, and being true to yourself. And the people that you connect with, when it's a healthy group of people, they accept you for who you are. They don't judge you. They don't expect you to be something you're not, and they wouldn't want to connect with you if you were putting on a front or pretending you were somebody you're not. Because a healthy group of people is about acceptance. It's about everybody is opening up their heart. Everybody is being true to themselves, and in that, you're true to other people. This does take vulnerability. This does take courage. It does take being fearless. You have to take down those walls, even if it's one brick at a time. Take the walls down. The rewards are priceless. Connecting with other people who, are like-minded, who are open-minded, who are non-judgmental, who are accepting and loving and kind is the reward. And that's always a good place to be. It offers, these kind of connections offer support. And at Bloom to Bloom, that's what Janet and I want to do. We want to offer healthy connection. We are creating a tribe of midlife warriors. And the definition of a tribe is a group of people with a distinct commonality. You share experiences, ideas, and life in general. And you go through the journey together. You support each other. You empower each other. You love each other along the way. And through that kind of connection, you become empowered. And you become, that's where joy is. Joy is where you have true healthy connections. You can find joy. You can find love in those kind of places. And this is what we want to offer you at Bloom to Bloom. We want you to join us. We want you to help us build our tribe by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and commenting below. Tell us what you are interested in. Tell us what your fears are, or your joys are, or your concerns are for midlife. Tell us what you want to hear more about. I've written quite a few posts on relationships with your adult children, with dating, and also creativity and travel. We want to do more, a lot more of the videos. And so we want to know what topics you want to hear about. What are your concerns? What are your ideas? Please share them. And then go to our website. Subscribe to our newsletter, become part of our tribe, and also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It's so much fun. I love it. I really have a good time creating pins, and so join us there as well. And I look forward to the next video. Take care.